Take a look inside the shadows as we investigate chilling mysteries that defy explanation and send shivers down your spine. Join us on a hair-raising journey through the terrifying domains of the paranormal as we look at 5 bone-chilling, allegedly true stories that will make you question reality. Get ready yourself for the unexplained, the unsettling, and the downright horrifying in our exploration of the supernatural. Are you ready to confront the unknown? We are pleased to invite you to join us as we explore the paranormal. Let's look at 5 bone-chilling encounters that defy logic and are unquestionably true according to those who have experienced them. Prepare to be skeptical and entranced as the veil between our world and the unknown thins. Here you'll find stories that linger at the edge of the possible, a repository of the unexplained. As we embark on this journey together, keep in mind that some stories cannot be forgotten once they have been told. On a desolate back road in rural Virginia stands an abandoned home where whispers of the past remain. An invisible presence is said to have haunted a dwelling that was left behind after a family vanished, according to local folklore. Its crumbling walls have been described by those who have stepped inside as being caressed by the sound of a low, insistent voice. Unsettling accounts describe an unseen chorus of children's laughter during the darkest hours of the night. Witnesses refused to speak about what they heard. At the mention of the location, their eyes clouded over with fear. It is hotly debated whether the story is authentic. Skeptics mention acoustic quirks and wildlife. There are those who insist the evidence is beyond our current understanding, including recorded whispers, cold spots, and electromagnetic anomalies. Those brave enough to venture nearby are haunted by the whispering house of the hollow, weathered by time and neglect. Its dilapidated facade bears witness to its secrets. The air around the house is filled with a strange energy. As you approach it, a skeletal hand reaches out from the surrounding trees, warning you of the secrets within its walls. A dark story whispered through the ages can be found behind the creaking front door. Only the soft rustle of unseen creatures scurrying across the debris-covered floors breaks the eerie stillness inside the once grand halls. There is a deafening silence in the room, amplifying the anticipation. It is impossible to erase the traces of family existence. On the walls, dust-covered portraits stare at the viewer with hauntingly lifelike eyes. In stark contrast to the desolation that now embraces the house, faded family portraits depict moments of happiness and unity. In the rooms, whispers carry fragments of conversations and spectral laughter. Their voices recall vanished children's laughter and long-forgotten secrets, which have been carried away by the wind but never really forgotten. During your exploration, you discover a hidden staircase that leads to the basement. Your heartbeat quickens with trepidation as the air grows colder. You step deeper into the mystery as the whispers grow louder. Symbols and faded writing adorn the walls of the basement's dimly lit room. There is an increase in the definition of whispers, overlapping and intertwining. The ethereal breeze carries the ethereal messages of those who once lived here, as if they are desperately trying to communicate. An old rocking chair stands in the center of the room, gently swaying as if moved by an invisible hand. A chorus of sorrow, regret, and longing erupts here, blending the whispers into one. Their presence almost overwhelms you, urging you to unravel their fate and free them. Suddenly you realize that the whispers aren't warnings, but pleas as the sun sinks below the horizon. There is an enigma surrounding the history of the whispering house of the hollow that yearns to be unraveled by anyone who is willing to listen. However, your soul may be banded to the echoes of the past if you succumb to the truth. Curiosity and courage are the only qualities that can lead to the discovery of hidden secrets. The whispering house of the hollow's restless spirits might also find closure with their help. Second, we are taken to New Orleans, where an uninvited guest stays in a historic hotel. A glistening reflection in the glass obscures the building's stunning architecture. There have been numerous reports of guests awakening to a distinct sense that they are being watched. An image of a spectral figure is forever burned into their minds when they gaze at the window. During renovations, an 1897 journal entry described a silent figure eerily, raising questions about an aging guardian. Perhaps, although records and images provide no conclusive evidence, the stories, separated by time and unaware of each other, provide chilling, corroborating evidence. The hotel's top floor has a grand suite haunted by the watcher in the window, a mysterious figure. There have been reports of guests experiencing chilling encounters with an unseen presence in that room, leaving them terrified and longing for daylight. It is said that the watcher has a dark past that dates back decades. A number of tragedies had been witnessed within the walls of the building, including deaths, betrayals, and secrets buried deep within. Unexplained phenomena and ghostly apparitions are said to have been caused by the lingering negative energy. It is impossible to step into the watcher's room without feeling uneasy, even when the thermostat registers a comfortable temperature. Guests often report feeling an icy chill in the air. There are ancient laments whispered on the walls, adorned with ornate wallpaper. In some ways, it is as if the room holds the souls of the people who have passed away there. A faint figure has been seen watching intently behind the curtains by those brave enough to spend the night in the room. Shadowy silhouettes radiate malevolence from the watcher, whose silhouette barely is visible. A sinister light is said to radiate from its eyes, which pierce through the darkness and reach the souls of its guests. It becomes more and more evident that the watcher is present throughout the night. The figure approaches the bed, causing some to become paralyzed, unable to move or scream. According to legend, the watcher drains the victim's energy and fear, leaving them drained. As a result of the hotel's rich history and a desire to enhance its mystique, the staff has tried to dismiss these stories as figments of imagination. Many skeptics, however, have been convinced that the watcher in the window is more than just a ghost story. After reading countless testimonials from guests and seeing photographs capturing inexplicable anomalies, guests who desire supernatural encounters can enjoy the infamous room at the hotel today. The specter is something some seek out in hopes of experiencing thrills and adventure. The watcher's existence is a source of fascination for others. While the watcher in the window continues to capture the imagination of those intrigued by the unknown, it serves as a chilling reminder that some secrets are never truly buried behind glistening glass and luxurious facades. We travel to Tunnel Creek for our third story. In the late 19th century, a train derailed on this rail trail, entombing its passengers. The iron shriek of rotating metal and pleas for help are recalled by modern visitors. Photographs and recordings of screams and ghostly faces cannot be explained by echoes from the creek. Researchers continue to probe the story and find that rational explanations are increasingly inadequate. Does the tunnel fabric hold imprints of the past that echo forever, like the sounds woven into the fabric of time? According to legend, trapped souls' cries still echo through the dark tunnels. Those brave enough to venture there are sent shivers down their spines by this eerie atmosphere. A bustling railway line once connected distant towns and facilitated trade in the region along Tunnel Creek. In 1893, disaster struck on a fateful night. Tunnel Creek was the scene of a train derailment carrying passengers and goods. I can only imagine the chaos and commotion that ensued. After tumbling off the tracks, the carriage hurtled into darkness. A large number of passengers were trapped inside the wooden structure after the impact crushed it. As a result of the confined space and the impassable rubble, rescue efforts were nearly impossible. The cries for help became sorrowful wails as the weeks turned into days. Residents of Tunnel Creek have reported hearing eerie sounds since that infamous night. There have been reports of faint whispers, sobs, and unearthly moans coming from its entrance by brave souls who have ventured near it. Many have claimed to have seen shadowy figures disappearing quickly in the darkness. As a result of the legends surrounding Tunnel Creek's cries, ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts have explored its depths in search of answers to its mysteries. As part of their investigation, they bring tools to capture electronic voice phenomena and other paranormal phenomena. With the coming of night and darkness, the tunnel begins to fill with anticipation, excited and terrified. The visitors huddle together. Occasionally footsteps echo along damp walls, and the occasional drip of water breaks the silence. In an attempt to catch any evidence of trapped spirits inside the tunnel, the paranormal investigators set up their equipment. They prepare for the unknown with an air of apprehension. Their journey into the supernatural is the only certainty. Listening intently, the investigators strain their ears for any signs of ghostly activity as the night progresses. The recordings of some people are said to contain indistinct whispers. Light orbs have been reported moving through darkness before disappearing. It is not possible to definitively prove the existence of trapped souls in Tunnel Creek, despite the chilling experiences and the eerie atmosphere. Skeptics argue that sounds and sightings can be attributed to natural phenomena or the power of suggestion. Its legend persists despite skeptics, capturing the attention of locals and tourists alike. A brush with the otherworldly remains eerie at Tunnel Creek, regardless of whether the lamentations echoing through the tunnels are truly those of the departed. When you find yourself near Tunnel Creek, pay close attention to what you hear. What secrets may be hidden in the cries? Maybe they bear witness to a tragedy that is forever etched into history. Life's fragility and history's dark corridors remind us of their importance. There is a quaint English inn, tainted by rooms 16 deep within the English countryside. It is said that the room is home to an apparition of a woman betrayed long ago, protected by its four walls. According to reports, when she appeared, a chill descended, and the sorrow in her eyes transcended all boundaries of life and death. It is reported that some people wake up feeling watched by a grieving presence after their personal items are moved. Several historical documents describe a woman who might have been a maiden jilted and broken-hearted. Do Room 16 disturbances really stem from her spirit? As both rational and non-rational explanations fail to reach a consensus, the debate continues. Amelia's spirit has been trapped in Room 16 for centuries. Her engagement to a wealthy suitor is said to have happened while she was a guest at the inn during the 18th century. Tragically, on the day of their wedding, her lover abandoned her due to treachery. After a devastating and heartbreaking experience in Room 16, Amelia took her own life. Room 16 has been experiencing strange occurrences ever since that fateful day. A feeling of being watched, whispers in the night, and unexplained cold drafts are common experiences. In Amelia's room, it appears as though her spirit wanders, seeking justice or solace at every turn. It has remained open for years, in spite of the rumors, attracting daring guests eager to test their bravery. A number of paranormal encounters involving Amelia's ghost have spread over the years, making Room 16 infamous among ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Her apparition has been captured on camera by some, a translucent figure with a melancholy expression, standing by the window. As a result, the innkeepers have made limited attempts to discover the truth behind Amelia's story, because they are torn between accepting the legend and preserving their reputation. Yet the secrets of Room 16 remain a mystery, despite their efforts to enlist historians and researchers. A warning is often given by the inn staff to guests who are brave enough to stay in the room. Amelia's ghostly figure can be seen through the curtains at night, so it is recommended they close the curtains at night. She's said to cause unsettling nightmares and unbearable sadness in those who see her face. Letters and trinkets have been left in Room 16 as offerings, hoping to bring peace to Amelia's restless spirit. Despite this, the results have not been conclusive. Others believe Amelia seeks forgiveness and relief from her tragic past, rather than revenge against the one who betrayed her. Room 16 continues to captivate the imagination of those who dare to explore the supernatural, regardless of the truth behind the legends. Betrayal and its consequences on one's soul are evident in the revenant of Amelia, who is forever bound to that room. There will always be a place in the inn to commemorate Amelia's enduring spirit. Room 16. There is an unfinished love story behind it, as well as a heartbreaking ending. In the English countryside, travelers continue to gather from far and wide. In Room 16, they encounter the apparition and witness firsthand the lingering presence of a tragic soul, which draws them in. The final chapter takes place beneath the shadow of a gnarled tree in Savannah, Georgia, the site of countless executions in the 18th century. Unsettling energy after dusk is avoided by locals. A darkened silhouette sways gently from a non-existent nurse here, a stark outline against the evening sky. This is our most tangible paranormal encounter, reported by visitors. There is the sound of creaking rope accompanying the sight, a sensory echo of the tree's dark past. An unrestful spirit is evident by this spectral vision. The dark history of the location, however, could contribute to the collective hallucination. The tree is considered to be a grim symbol of justice and fear, known as Hangman's Tree. In the gallows, heinous criminals were hanged for their crimes. As their bodies weighed down on the thick branches, an eerie creaking sound could be heard throughout the night. It is believed that Hangman's Tree stories have grown darker over the centuries. It was reported that restless spirits roamed the area, as well as haunted souls. In the breeze, ghostly apparitions and apparitions of the executed swayed from the branches. Shadows cast by the ancient tree were believed to have a malevolent influence, turning even the bravest of souls into uneasy beings. A chill could be felt even on a warm night from an unsettling presence. In the wind, some claim to have heard faint whispers, telling of the grievances and sorrows of the departed. Inexplicable phenomena were reported by many who lived nearby. There have been reports of some people hearing footsteps approaching beneath the tree, only to find themselves standing alone. Many people reported seeing ethereal figures hovering among the branches with sad and despairing eyes. Despite its dark aura, Hangman's Tree could not be denied by skeptics. A group of paranormal enthusiasts investigated the site because of its legends and dark history. The ghost hunters ventured into the shadows beneath the ancient oak, equipped with cameras, audio recorders, and ghost hunting equipment. It was hoped that the team would capture evidence of the supernatural and document the stories surrounding Hangman's Tree. An atmosphere of anticipation grew thick as they set up their equipment. There was an otherworldly energy in the air, as if the spirits of the condemned were aware of their presence. Despite nervous glances, the team members continued to search for answers. Using EVP's electronic voice phenomena, they asked questions into the night, hoping to hear responses from any lingering spirits. The first thing that happened was silence. However, they could hear faint whispers on their recordings, too indistinct to discern. Increasingly excited, the team dug deeper into the mystery. A chilling wind suddenly swept through the area, causing the investigators to shudder involuntarily. There was an ancient sorrow in the wind, a pain that had been buried deep within these roots for centuries. In their quest to unravel the mysteries of Hangman's Tree, the team members became more determined. The investigators began to experience unexplained phenomena as the night progressed. There were distortions in the images and eerie sounds recorded by their equipment. They witnessed shadowy figures darting among the branches, disappearing quickly. Some reported feeling icy fingers brush against their skin, leaving behind an unforgettable sensation. One team member, brimming with curiosity, walked closer to the gnarled tree, extending a hand to touch its rough bark. In that instant, the air turned stagnant, and an overwhelming presence enveloped them. The investigator's hand recoiled, and they stumbled backwards, their faces pale with fear. Realizing they had uncovered more than they bargained for, the team retreated, their hearts pounding. They had experienced the force beneath Hangman's Tree, the residual energy of countless lives cut short. The shadow that loomed over them whispered a warning, a reminder of the dark history that still clung to this cursed ground. From that day forward, Hangman's Tree legend grew stronger. Locals avoided the area after dusk, respecting souls and their power. The unsettling energy and haunting presence of the gnarled tree would forever remind them of the past and the inevitable consequences of justice served. We have traversed whispers, watchers, cries, revenants, and shadows. Each of these 5 stories, while diverse in their manifestations, shares a common thread: the unnerving sensation of an encounter with the unknown. The truth of these tales may never be fully revealed, but they stand as a testament to the depth of human experience and our entwined existence with the paranormal. We welcome your insights or personal encounters in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the eerie and unexplained. Your viewership is the pulse of our explorations. If you dare to delve deeper, subscribe, like, and share this video. Every frame you watch is a step closer to the beyond. What mysteries shall we uncover next? Suggest future topics or share your paranormal stories. We are always listening. Until next time, keep your eyes open and the lights on.